I'm home.
Oh, you already stopped by the store?
Yeah.
Here, can you give me what you picked up?
Oh, it looks like you have a splinter in your hand. How did you get that?
Your mom called me while I was cleaning and I got distracted. I think I got it when I was cleaning some shelves, but I'm not sure.
Honey, you know my buddy Roger who owns that huge furniture store just out of the city, don't you?
You jerk!
Hey, don't get up so suddenly. You startled me.
You always bring him up. I think we were done talking about this. Are you still really hung up about it?
Honey, listen to me. How long do I have to keep working as a boring salary worker in an office? I want to support my mom more. We could move in with her and I can work there. Come on, let's do this together. Please.
Forget it. Where's the rest of our money?
My mom has it.
Are you insane? Have you completely lost your mind? How much did you give her?
I don't know. Why would I know that?
Do you hear yourself right now? I can't believe you don't know how much cash you gave her. Didn't you count it before then? Look, I know you feel bad for your mom. Ever since your dad passed away, she's been living on her own and having a hard time. Even if we had the money to support her, what are we supposed to do right now? Do you know how hard it's been since the recession hit?
Hear me out. I want to work with furniture. It's finally a good business again. The business lulled really bad during Corona, but it's popular again.
I don't think you realize how much Corona has impacted this kind of shopping. Honey, nowadays people prefer to shop online. It's usually faster, more convenient, and there are more options. I thought I told you that this wasn't a good decision. That it's not the right time. I'm starting to get really frustrated, so please don't bring it up again, okay? Can I just relax for a little bit without having to worry about money? Please?
I can start at the store right away as a salesman and I will earn us enough money to get back on our feet. Please, have some faith in me.
You know I don't want to move in with your mom, Bennett. I know you know. I've told you plenty of times. You're crazy if you think I want to do this.
Honey, listen to me. It's not like we're moving to another state or even another country. It's only 30 minutes drive from our current place.
30 minutes? No way. Stop talking about it. I already said no.
It would be a good opportunity for you to get to know my mom better and to enjoy life in a smaller town for once. Plus, you can work remotely.
I mean, I like your mom. That's not the problem. You know I see her as my real mom since mine passed away so long ago. I know she thinks of me as her daughter.
And yet you are still so against the idea of moving in with her. Okay, forget it. Let's stop arguing.
You don't want to get divorced, so you're giving up, are you?
You think I'm quitting? Just you wait.
What was that? You're not going to answer? I asked if you're giving up. It seems like you haven't been willing to give up the idea of working at your friend's store. I know you think it will help Roger and your mom if we move out, and maybe it will relieve some of their stresses, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're done talking about it, okay? It's over.
We're here! Let's hurry and get inside, everyone.
Dad, can we please play Mario Kart? Please? Hey, why do you get to play Mario Kart? You said you weren't going to. I want to play too. Dad! We can all play Mario Kart. Mario Kart!
Hey! Why is everyone shouting? Can't you all keep the volume down?
Grandma, why are you shouting? That hurts my feelings.
You annoying brat! How dare you yell at your grandma? I invited you to stay with me in my home, so you will follow all of my rules while you are under my roof. I will shout at you if I like, but you may not shout at me. I'm trying to watch the news, and you all came in here shouting and screaming.
Why do you watch this news broadcast every day? There are never any positive stories. It's always a tragedy they are updating everyone on. Maybe we could change the channel since your grandkids are here.
Shut up! I said be quiet!
Excuse me, Mrs. Morgan. I don't think my boys need to be hearing about murder at this age. You invited us into your home knowing you would be bringing our sons, right? You should have planned for it better. Besides, you watch the news all day. During breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Doesn't it make you feel depressed?
No, I don't feel depressed because this is the world we live in. I want to know what's going on. I hear all kinds of good stories every single day. It keeps me educated. I don't want to be ignorant like you. If you live with me in my house, you will get used to viewing this kind of news each day and you'll learn to like it. Plus, when I go out, I can actually talk about something. When I go to the store, I talk to all the employees about what I see on the news. The same goes for any other place I go.
Dad, when are we going to get dinner?
We have to wait until we go to the hotel. Are you listening to me?
Dad, what about dinner?
I just told you, you brat! Stop whining and shut up! The adults are speaking.
Grandma, you don't have to be so mean.
Get out of here, kids. Please, leave me alone. I want to rest. And you! While I'm trying to speak to you, you're eating peanuts! Where did you get those?
It looks like you left a bag on your bedside table.
What were you doing next to my bed?
Mrs. Morgan, there's no need to be this rude. I went into your room to check your space. I was planning on cleaning the sheets and vacuuming. You're not supposed to be eating peanuts, so I grabbed the bag and that's why Albert is snacking on them.
What? That's what I like to eat when I'm craving a midnight snack. How dare you give that to your son without my permission? When did you even look in my room?
I guess we shouldn't eat anymore, Albert. I'll put these back where I found them since Grandma doesn't want to share her snacks.
Give them to me. I don't trust you with my food. Last time you were here, you all raided my pantry and ate all of my favorite snacks. Look, now you've made me miss the rest of the story. You four get out of my house right now. I want to relax in my own house without being bothered by you all. I want to rest and relax. Get out! Okay, fine, Mom. Let's go, boys. Good night, Mom.
We're going now. Good night.
Bye-bye, Grandma! Bye! I said get out! Why are you all moving so slow?
Mrs. Morgan?
What? What?
Why are you shouting at us so harshly? We were here to visit and check on you. There's no need for you to be so aggressive.
Oh, quit whining. You're coming back tomorrow, right?
Yes. What time did you want me to pick you up?
You don't already know. I told you you need to get me at 5 a.m. I need enough time to get to my stand and set up shop.
Okay.
Get going. I need to sleep. It's already 7:30. Why didn't you remind me to take my blood pressure medication? I was supposed to take it at 7.
I'm sorry, it slipped my mind.
I need to take it on time, Ella. You should be more responsible.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again. The market is just around the corner, but Mrs. Morgan, I heard that the other vendors tend to get here by 4 a.m. each day.
That's correct.
Mrs. Morgan?
What now?
You like it when I drive you to the market every morning, don't you? It's less stressful for you to have some help, right?
Well, it's kind of boring. I mean, I'm going to be seeing you at breakfast and dinner every day, and now you have to drive me around, too. I think it would be more fun if we go together silently. We can just enjoy the peace and quiet.
But isn't it nice to have some company for once?
What is all of this nonsense? Do you really need my validation that badly?
Regardless of how you feel, please ask me anytime you need a ride. I'm more than happy to do it. It's my duty as your daughter-in-law and as Bennett's wife to help take care of you.
But I don't want you to be helping me all the time. It feels like I am a child and you are my helicopter parent. Right now, you are all living in my house on the second floor, and I think it would be better if we lived separately. Can't you all just buy a house nearby? I heard my neighbor is selling his house. That would be a great opportunity for you and your family.
I understand what you're saying, but this is the best option for all of us right now.
Whatever. It's not like I expect you to understand. This is a conversation I need to have with Bennett, not with his incompetent wife.
It looks like we're still pretty early today. Not as many vendors are here as I thought.
Well, then I guess we ought to eat some breakfast and drink some coffee together. How does that sound?
I'm not sure if you should be drinking coffee. Didn't your doctor say that you should not drink so much caffeine?
Who are you, my mother? I brought some pastries from a nearby bakery. Here, take some.
Thank you. It looks delicious.
This is the best breakfast and coffee in the area. It's a great way to start the day, especially if you're working.
I do love to start my day with a big cup of coffee.
You know, from the day you are born, you have to start living your life to the fullest. You have to start working harder than everyone else.
Yes, I understand. But, Mrs. Morgan…
What?
It's the middle of winter and it's freezing out here. Look, I bought you this coat. Please put it on.
Ew! That is so embarrassing. I'm wearing a thick sweater. That's enough as it is. Why would I need to put on the hideous coat? I bet it was really expensive, too. Does that look like something I should be wearing? I don't think so. Let's see. I don't think these pastries are going to be enough. Let's go to the cafe across the street and get some breakfast. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me. Are you finished?
Yes. How about you?
Yes, I'm all done. It was delicious. I think I'm going to get another coffee to go. Excuse me. Sir, could you get me a large latte to go?
Of course. Any syrups or add-ons?
No thanks. Just a plain latte, please. Thank you.
Why do you drink that garbage every day? Do you really need to add milk to your coffee? Gross.
You know, it's my favorite.
You know I drink coffee every day, but I drink mine black. It's better for you, you know. You need to look after your health. Too much caffeine isn't good to you, and neither is too much dairy.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
I can't believe you asked for another coffee after you've already drank 2 this morning. I invited you to eat some breakfast, not drink your calories away with coffee. You do this every day. No wonder you're starting to gain weight.
I get it, Mrs. Morgan. Thank you for looking out for me.
I'm just saying, look at the state of you. You've really let yourself go. But it's okay, dear. I still like you regardless of how you look.
Oh, thank you?
If you weren't here, I wouldn't be able to afford this meal.
Oh, you want me to pay for all of this?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Do you know how much this means to me? This is very important. You are finally showing me how much you care about me.
I see what you mean. This has been a good opportunity for us to bond.
Do you hear that song playing? It's so nice.
I agree. I love this song.
I'm feeling really good today, Ella. Let's get going. It's time for me to start working.
Okay.
Did you both enjoy your meal?
Yes, everything was delicious.
I suppose.
My mother-in-law here has bad acid reflux in the morning, so it's hard for her to eat in the morning. I'm a bit worried about it, but she ate a lot today, which is a good sign.
Oh, ma'am. That's exciting that it's finally getting better.
Who are you calling ma'am? Of course I'm getting better. You don't need to sound so shocked and surprised.
Well, I see you practically every day, so I'm glad to hear that your condition is starting to get a little better.
Oh, you come here every day? I didn't know that.
I don't know this man. Don't listen to him. He has no idea what he's talking about.
Why are you suddenly acting like you don't know me?
Hey! Don't accuse me of knowing you. You know, my other daughter-in-law works at a big law firm in the city. She is a very good lawyer. She made upwards of $8,000 a month.
Why are you suddenly changing the subject?
But it sounds like it was a nice law firm.
Exactly. It was a very nice law firm.
But Christy, we were talking about your daughter-in-law who is here, not the one who lives in the city. You do this every day, you know. Please stop bringing up the fact she is a lawyer. You can't sue me. I've done nothing wrong. I know you want to brag, but I don't see why you always need to do it to me.
I'm not bragging. I'm just trying to make small talk with you. Why are you always coming for me?
Mrs. Morgan, I don't think he is trying to attack you in any way. Where did you put your gloves? Did you bring them in with you?
I think I forgot them in the car.
Oh, really? I didn't see you with them this morning.
Oh, I think I left them somewhere.
Do you know where you left them?
Maybe a different restaurant 2 or 3 days ago. I'm not sure.
You know that Bennett bought those for you last year, right? They were about $150. Maybe we should go look for them.
Whatever. They weren't even that nice anyways.
Here, you can use mine.
Forget it. I don't need any. Don't baby me. I'm not a child.
Oh my, Christy. You sure are feisty today. It sounds like your daughter-in-law here is just trying to help you. Maybe you should listen to her.
Oh, Tiffany, you've come to work, have you?
Yes.
How does your husband feel about you being here? I recall you saying he was mad about you coming in.
He was still mad, but didn't stop me.
Nice. This is my daughter-in-law, Ella.
Oh, it's nice to see you again, Ella. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Hi, Tiffany. It's nice to see you again.
Did you hear about my other daughter-in-law's position at the law firm? She's doing so well at her young age. I am so proud of her.
There you go again. I don't want to hear about it anymore. You bring her up every day at this point. Why don't you tell me about Ella? She's literally standing right in front of us.
How are we going to sell this broccoli? It is not in good shape at all.
We just got that produce yesterday. It's all fresh. You said it was okay yesterday.
Well, if customers find it, they are going to be very unhappy. Is this the spinach? Let's open up the box.
Okay, we can open it, but it's the same box as yesterday. You already looked at it all.
Tiffany, you don't understand that I need to double-check everything every day. Otherwise, I will be stressed all day.
Here, look. Everything is okay. It's Friday and we just got a bunch of stuff on Wednesday. Besides, this stuff was cheaper since we got it in the middle of the week instead of on the weekend. Remember?
When is this stuff ever cheap? It's always expensive.
So why are you nitpicking everything? If you're going to be like this today, please go home. I can handle everything on my own.
No, you can't. You need me. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror today? Your hair is a complete mess. Please go fix it right away.
All right, fine. Your personality can be so hard to deal with sometimes. I think you need to work on fixing your attitude.
Why would I do that? My personality is perfect the way it is.
It's not that. It's just that you're always bragging about your other daughter-in-law and her law firm. Every time you do that, you overtake the conversation just to brag. I mean, it's not even like you're bragging about your own achievements. Why are you ignoring Ella? You've never talked about her, and even when she's standing right here, you still refuse to talk about her achievements. I just think it's extremely rude of you.
I don't want to hear this anymore. It's even more embarrassing now that Tiffany is trying to stand up for me.
Ella, how do you feel about this? Don't be too kind to this old lady here, okay? The nicer you are to her, the worse she is going to treat you. She doesn't give love to the person who does more for her. She gives more love to the person she likes more. You aren't her favorite, so no matter what you do, she's going to treat you poorly. I know this because this is how it was for me. My mother-in-law passed away years ago, but I still feel the effects of her favoritism towards the other daughter-in-law in our family.
Tiffany, what do you think you're doing? Why would you talk so poorly about me right in front of my face? I'm a good mother-in-law. I like all of my children's spouses equally. For the most part.
I can never understand you, Christy. You need to treat Ella with respect. She's part of your family too, but you always speak so low of her.
So what? What am I supposed to do about it? Do you know how unimportant she is? There's nothing special about her.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You always speak so highly of Heather, and you're always so rude to Ella. I hate to hear you speak like this. You need to learn how to treat her with some respect. Seriously.
Bennett!
Yes, Mom?
You said you're taking the boys to the mall tonight to get some new clothes, didn't you?
Yes, that's what we were planning to do at least.
What mall are you going to? There's none in town.
Oh, we're heading into the city for the afternoon and evening to have some family time. There's a really great mall with a lot of nice stores and food options.
Good idea. You deserve a nice, relaxing evening.
Thanks, Mom.
While you're out, you need to stop by the office, get me a copy of your marriage license and your ID, then stop by my house and give it to me.
Why would I do that?
Your brother is doing it too. I don't want you to say anything to Ella about this, okay? There's no reason for you to talk to her about it. Keep your mouth closed and come quietly. Got it?
Okay, Mom. Excuse me? Hi there. I was wondering how much this wallet is. Oh, hi. This cashmere wallet. Yes. It's about $100. $100? For this wallet?
This is actually on sale, too. It's on clearance for 20% off. It's a really good deal. This brand normally sells for much higher.
Oh, really? I didn't realize it was so fancy.
This brand is considered a luxury. It's very popular nowadays.
I can see why. It's beautiful. I think I will get one red and one brown one.
Isn't the brown one luxurious? I almost bought one for myself.
It is very nice. What am I doing buying this? I forgot I need to leave soon. I need to stop by the 5th floor again before I leave. I saw a very nice sweater up there and I think I want to get it. Oh my. What am I doing buying so much stuff today? I need to be more mindful of all the stuff I'm buying. I hope the boys are having fun with their dad. I shouldn't feel too guilty though, should I? I mean, I just got paid. A girl needs to spoil herself from time to time. Now that I think about it, I haven't bought new jeans in the past 7 years. I'm starting to get some holes in them. I think it's time I buy myself a nice new pair. Bennett must be at least a little embarrassed by my style these days. Or the lack thereof, at least. I always spend my money on my boys, but this time their father is spoiling them. I guess that's true for most parents. They spend their money on their kids rather than themselves. Sometimes it's nice to do something for yourself, you know? Besides, we are well off. If we were still in the same financial situation we were a few years ago, I would never go on a shopping spree like this. But today is a new day. Besides, I want Mrs. Morgan to start saying that I'm beautiful and telling people about me. Maybe if I start taking care of myself, she'll actually give me a chance.
Where are your kids, Bennett?
Oh, I dropped them off at home with their favorite babysitter.
And what about Ella?
She's still shopping.
Good. Well, a few days ago, I was watching the news and saw this story about a 70-year-old woman who suddenly passed away. She only ate 1 meal per day, and she spent her whole life washing dishes in a kitchen. They think this is part of the reason she passed so suddenly.
Okay. Why are you telling us about this?
Listen to me and I'll tell you. I suddenly got so scared after hearing about her death. I think this is my future. 1 minute I'm slaving away in a market, and the next I'm dying. That's why I called you here. I don't want you two to fight each other after I'm gone. I think we need to talk about my will and your inheritance now.
Mom, we aren't like that. We aren't the kind of people to fight each other over your assets. You don't need to start worrying about this stuff so early.
I know you do very well. Your brother has quite the temper. I believe in you, but I don't think you two will handle this all peacefully. You say that you would never act like that now, but as soon as I die, you'll be in a rage. That's why we have to prepare for this kind of situation now.
I mean, you're right to an extent. Many people fight after their parents pass away. Many of my friends are lawyers, and I've heard horror stories about families ripping each other apart over an inheritance.
That's what I'm saying!
Yes, this is one of the leading causes of divorce nowadays as well. People are unhappy with what they get, and it puts strain on family relationships. Then after that, it puts more pressure on siblings to get the inheritance money or other assets because their spouses are pressuring them as well.
Exactly! My boy, you are so smart. Anyways, people act like animals when money is dangling in front of them. I don't want you two to start fighting over my money and house when I pass away, so I think we ought to settle everything right now. That's why I asked you to bring those documents with you.
Mom, there are legal ways for us to settle these kinds of things. If you're really worried about it, when you pass away, Ben and I can just go to court to settle everything. As long as you have a will that states what goes to who, we'll be fine.
And what happens if either of you dies?
Mom, are you serious?
Dead serious. If one of you dies, that means all of my stuff goes to the person still alive, right? Wouldn't that cause a fight with your spouses? Then the money will become dirty money. Money is always dirty business. That's why I now have all of my assets in cash. When I die, you won't have to deal with any banks or virtual funds. It's all here at my house. It's not that much, but it is something. I know that my house doesn't seem overly nice to you guys, but it's worth a lot more than you think. I own 15 acres here. This house is nice, and although its bones are old, its interior is updated and new. I asked your uncle how much my land will sell for, and he said the land alone is worth nearly $100,000, and the house will also be worth a lot.
How does he know how much you'll get for it?
He's in the business of buying and selling land. Apparently, the city is looking to develop some of the land I'm living on. They want to build new homes in town as more people move here from California and Washington. All in all, my assets total to about $1 million. I will give you both about $12,000 ahead of time.
Why would you do that? There's no need for you to give us anything beforehand.
Well, your brother wants to open his own practice. I've already loaned him some money, and I want to give him some more. So I decided I should give you some money as well. That way you two don't find more reasons to argue.
Why does she feel like she needs to do this? Something feels off. She's always treated my kids and my wife horribly. I'm starting to feel distant. She's never given us anything, much less this much money. What's she up to?
Here, I've already gotten the money ready for you both. I'm going to use some of my other money, so take it and go. If I'm being honest, I was considering giving Bennett a little more because you're older, after all. But now Richard needs the money.
So you're going to split it exactly half and half, right? My family is the one who moved closer to her to help her with her daily needs. We didn't even get to move into her house. We had to rent another one in town. If she's giving him extra money for his business, I feel like she should give us a little extra to take care of the moving costs.
I'm going to give you both everything. Yes, you'll split it all evenly. For the most part. You'll have to do something with the house, too.
We can sell the house, and then later we can distribute the money evenly. I think it's good to sort this kind of thing out ahead of time so we don't argue later. I don't think it will be a good thing for us to be fighting over the house after Mom's gone. Mom's still here, though. I don't think we should sell the house yet. And I think that if we were to sell early, you would just take more of the money for yourself since you live near her. When did I say anything about selling it now? Honestly, maybe it's not a bad idea, though. If we sell it now, we can have Mom help us split the money in her will. Additionally, Mom, you can come live with me in the new house. You wouldn't have to worry about taking care of everything on your own anymore.
Shut up! You are both so annoying. Why are you two trying to do what you want? Shouldn't you be more concerned with what I want?
Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. We weren't trying to go against your wishes. What would you like to do?
I will. Thank you for finally taking into consideration what I want. You are both so stubborn sometimes. There is no point in talking to any realtors or anything like that. I don't want to sell the house yet. You don't need to tell anyone about this. No one. Well, regardless, if you give us the money, other people are going to know about it. Like Ella and Heather. They have to know about it. I told you not to tell anyone! Are you going to go behind my back and tell your wife about all of this? You know that if you tell those girls, they will just do whatever they can to steal it from you. Especially Ella. She is a no-good leech. Wow, Mom. I can't believe you just said that. You have to hide your money from your family for the time being and protect the money I give you. Isn't the point of you giving us this money that we can use it? I get it, Mom. I promise I won't tell Heather. Thank you again. You'll take this money, and then someday I'll die and you guys can distribute the rest. Now you know how to handle everything. Mom, this feels weird. What about it is weird? I don't know. It's just that this is a lot of money you're planning on giving us, and you're sending a pretty big chunk to Richard's business, right? Why are you worried about it? Your brother is going to do amazing! Okay, fine. What am I supposed to do about my family? What are you getting at? You're putting me in a really bad situation, Mom. Married couples are supposed to tell each other the truth, to remain honest, especially when discussing finances and such. I think that as soon as she finds out about this money that I've been hiding, she will feel awful. That's why it's wrong for me to not tell her. I know that. Additionally, my wife does so much for you. She's the one who brings you to and from work every day. She helps you clean and cook in addition to her full-time job. She's the kind of person who will never ask for that money. She will know I have it and will refuse to use any of it, because it's my inheritance. I want her to be able to enjoy herself and do something good for our family. That's why I think I should tell her. Oh my, Mom, you make her take you to work each day? Don't you leave at like 5 in the morning? I think you should give her some money, honestly. Or at least give it to Bennett so he can share it with her. You're being too harsh on Ella. What? Why is he suddenly sticking up for me? Thanks, Rich. I appreciate that. But you know, I think you should also give me some more money up front as well. My business needs a lot of support to be successful. Richard, you are acting like such an arrogant, entitled prick. Mom has already offered us both a lot of money. Why do you need to ask for more? You don't see Mom more than 2 or 3 times a year. I can't understand how you feel comfortable asking for that kind of a favor. You haven't even had a job since you and Heather have gotten married. She's the breadwinner in your household, and you just stay home all day. How do you know your business will be a success if you haven't worked in years? Oh dear. Listen to me. I don't want you to argue. This is why we're meeting now. One day I'm going to die. Just die. And what will you two do? Bicker. You both make me feel like the money I'm giving you is dirty. Like it's not good anymore. Because you're too busy fighting over it. Mom, none of us knows what the future has in store. None of us. We're just like you. We don't know what's going to happen. You do know what's going to happen. You're going to receive a fortune. Do you know how bad I feel knowing my time is running out? I'm dying. I'll be nothing soon. I want you two to go home. But you can't tell anyone anything. If you do, that money I promised you both will disappear. I can't understand why either of you would want to go behind my back like that. Sweetie, you don't understand. I'm leaving all of my stuff to you and Richard. No one else. Not to the rest of your family. Your wives might be upset if they know about it. Plus, it could stress them out. Okay, we get it. You're going to die and you don't want anyone to know about our inheritance. I think we both understand that. But one day these people are going to find everything out. Because when you're gone, you can't stop us from speaking about it. I don't want you to feel bad or like we are betraying your trust, so I won't say anything. Thank you for finally accepting my request. Gosh, it's so cold. Should we make some tea before we head out? Hey, Ben? Yeah? You're really not going to say anything to Ella?
I already spoke to him and Mom about this earlier. They keep telling me not to say anything, but I can't lie to my wife. What's she going to do about it anyways? It's not like she's going to steal from us or something. She's a good person. Of course I'm not going to tell her. She is only going to be stressed out about it all. I wanted to tell her, but I understand what Mom has been trying to tell me. Her feelings might be hurt, especially if the money isn't left to us, but just to me. Yeah, I get you. Get home safe. You too, bro. Maybe they're right. Ella might feel bad when she hears about the inheritance and she knows she and the boys weren't left with anything. What? Are you here all on your own today? What do you mean, Tiffany? I mean, Ella always comes with you and helps us set up. She's been doing that for weeks. Did she go somewhere? Did they decide to go back to the city? She's just super unlucky. She caught the flu and just stuck being sick at home. How are our new produce looking today? Oh, I just brought the boxes in from the truck. Here, let's open it and check them out. You really like to check each box every day. You're such a perfectionist, you know. Oh, is that a new sweater? It's lovely. It looks rather expensive, though. Where did you get it? Oh, yes, it's new. My daughter-in-law bought it for me. She went to the mall yesterday and dropped it at my house before she headed home late last night. Who? Heather? No, Ella. She dropped it off around 10 last night and told me she was feeling sick and that she couldn't bring me today. She said that she wouldn't wear the sweater because it suited me better. I don't think she's the type to wear this kind of luxury clothing. She doesn't think it fits her, and honestly, I agree. She doesn't look classy enough to wear that kind of stuff. She always seems to do a lot to please you. It must be nice to have someone do so much for you. I guess. She's not that special, you know. She is supposed to treat me this way. I'm her mother-in-law, after all. But... What? It seems like that sweater might need to be washed. Did you get the chance when she dropped it off last night? Oh, really? Yes, just because you never know who wore it and stuff. She probably didn't have time to clean it for you. She should have told me to do that then. Why are you bringing it up, though? Feels rather random. I don't know. I'm just trying to shift the conversation, I guess. You know, you honestly look a lot messier without her here. I mean, you're wearing that nice sweater, but you look a little wild. Why would you say that? I think I look just fine. Well, she's usually the one who helps you get ready every day, right? You always look so classy when she comes. I'm just noticing how different you look. That's all. Oh, quit yapping. Let's get to work.
Hi, Ella.
Oh, hi, Heather. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. How are you feeling? I heard you're sick.
Yeah, I think I've got the flu. I've been feeling sick for a few days, but I suddenly threw up at the mall last night and saw that I had a fever.
Oh my. Did you make a doctor's appointment to check?
Yes, I have an appointment later today to get some medicine.
Got it. Oh, Ella, this Thursday is the anniversary of Mr. Morgan's passing. Don't worry about it. I'll handle everything for you.
What is she trying to say? She's not going to let me help with the memorial service? Oh, really? Are you sure? I'm sure I'll be better by then.
Yes, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Morgan says she's very thankful for the help.
Oh, you told her I'm not helping?
Yes, because you're sick. If you're feeling better, we can do it together.
But I literally just told you that. You told her that fast? And don't you have work this week? Shouldn't you be at work right now, too?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I quit my job.
What? No way! I thought you really enjoyed that job. I heard that the firm was famous and paid really well.
No matter how good the company is, I hate working in an office all day. After about 1 month, I'm starting my own business. Isn't it exciting?
What? You're starting your own business?
Yes! We've already finished with almost everything. Just a few things with the interior need to be finished.
They said it should be done in about 1 month.
Where are you opening it?
Right downtown. It's close to all of the shopping malls and the tourist areas, too.
Wow, you must have worked so hard to save up all of your money for that.
You bet! I didn't really do too much, though. Mrs. Morgan actually gave me some starting money.
Oh, really? How much did she give you? That is so kind of her. Was it a couple of hundred? That's nice of her to help Heather start her own business. I wonder if she would ever be willing to help someone on our side of the family. I didn't realize how caring she is.
She gave me about $120,000.
What?
Yep, you heard me right.
How much did you say she gave you?
$120,000.
You mean $120 or $1,200, don't you? Not $120,000.
No, I'm telling you the truth. She gave me that much. You are so funny. She has a lot of money, you know. Her husband was a rich guy, and when he passed away, she inherited it all. Plus his life insurance. I'm sure you received money, too. Don't pretend like you didn't get anything.
What are you talking about? I really don't know anything. I've never heard about her having this much money lying around. Oh, maybe I'm just groggy from the sickness. I'm going to call you back later, okay? I need to get some rest.
Okay, rest up. Hope you feel better soon.
I'm asking you why you didn't tell me about it. Don't yell. Please don't yell, honey. You need to calm down. You're already sick. This is just making your condition worse. Why am I the only one who didn't know about this little stunt? You went to your mom's house without telling me, dropped the boys at home with a babysitter while I was still out, and then talked about all of this. Why am I the only person who wasn't allowed to know? Honey, doesn't your throat hurt? Please stop yelling. You're still recovering from the flu. Answer my question. I was going to tell you, but my mom and brother talked me out of it. I thought it might hurt your feelings. To hear about the money and how strict my mom was being about it, how rude she was acting towards you. Of course, it would hurt my feelings a little bit. Anytime your mom treats me like I'm less important than everyone else, my feelings get hurt. But it hurts more knowing you didn't want to tell me anything. It feels a lot worse to find out about it like this. Especially how you lied about it all so well. My mom told me not to say anything, and I guess I was just scared to make her angry. I understand. She's really mean when you do something she doesn't like. I mean, I just don't understand why she wouldn't let you tell me. $120,000 is a lot of money. I mean, I don't really care about the amount, just that no one told me about it. I'm sorry, honey. I've betrayed your trust. Hold up. Did you say $120,000? She only mentioned $12,000. I need a second, okay? Wait, where are you going? Where do you think I'm going? To speak to your mother. But it's already 11. Who cares? Why would that matter? There's no better time than the present. She's probably already asleep. And? I don't care if she is sleeping. She is going to get a piece of my mind. This mistreatment towards me and our boys has gone on long enough. Why are you here so late asking me about money? I'm being attacked. So now I'm the bad guy? I guess that makes sense. I'm always the bad guy in your eyes. But you know what? You're the villain here. Why would you tell Bennett to lie to me about his inheritance when you've told everyone else? Because of this. I knew you would react like a child because you are incredibly immature. That's why I didn't want him to tell you. I'm trying to sleep and then suddenly I hear violent pounding on my door. When I open it, you push your way in uninvited. Because of you, I've been waking up every day at 4 in the morning. You take forever to get ready and I end up coming over to help you at 5 before we leave. I do everything you ask me to without complaining because I care about my family. Guess what? You can handle being woken up at 11:30 p.m. if I can handle being woken up at 4 a.m. by your phone calls. How does it feel? I am so scared of you right now. Do you know how terrifying you are? I gave as much of my money as I could to Heather because she's actually nice to me. This is why you've received nothing.
Okay, fine. Keep talking. Why didn't you let Bennett tell me about it? Why didn't you tell me about it?
Why should you get to know about my money or the money I'm passing on to my children? Why are you so interested in what I do with my money? Are you trying to steal it from me?
Christy, I think I deserve to know about this sort of thing. For example, if my husband suddenly comes across a large sum of money, that's something he should discuss with me, his wife.
So you can use it all?
No, so that I know. Maybe he wanted to put it in an account for our sons. Maybe he wanted to put it towards a nice vacation. Maybe he wanted to help us pay off our student loans. That's why I would have liked to know, so that I could be on the same page as everyone. And then I could have thanked you, because I know how much that money will help him and the rest of our family out. I don't understand why me knowing about it is such a problem for you. It's not my money. I already received my inheritance from my parents when they passed away. I don't care who you give your money to because I am not your daughter.
Fine! Now you know about it. Get out of my house. I'm done speaking with you.
I'm not leaving until you speak honestly. You told Richard and Bennett and you gave money for Heather to use, so she knows about it as well. But you're only mad that I know about it?
Okay, I get it. What do you want to make me do? This is all just a big misunderstanding and you just feel bad. What did I misunderstand? Do I really have to spell it out for you? Richard wants to open his own business. He needed money because he didn't have enough saved. I'm helping him out so he can follow his dreams.
Okay, I understand that. But didn't he tell you that he is not the one opening the business? It's Heather. She's the one starting her own business. And besides, you only gave them the money this week, right? How did she already rent a space and start updating it? They must have taken out a pretty big loan.
Oh, shut up. I don't care who used it. I've been watching the news and all I hear are sad stories. I've changed. I want to help my children. I want them to be successful. Maybe Richard and Heather are opening the business together. Did you ever think of that?
What is the point of our relationship, Christy? We've known each other for so long. We've spent mornings together, alone, chatting. I thought we had a good time. What is the point?
Well, I'm just nice to you.
I don't think so.
Well, I trust you to help me with my work.
But you don't trust me to know about my husband's inheritance?
Well, you're here now and I'm speaking to you, aren't I?
Did you forget that you already told me you didn't want me to know about it in case I tried to steal it? Oh, I told Bennett about how much you gave Richard and Heather. He sounded surprised to hear that you gave them $120,000 instead of $12,000.
Why did you tell him that?
Oh, so it's true. It seems like you certainly have a favorite child.
You are a dirty person. You know that. So dirty.
You know, I've always wanted to get close to you. Ever since I first got married. I've always tried to be a genuinely kind person. But you've treated me like this for 12 years now. And I'm tired.
What have I ever done to you that's rude? Give me an example. I haven't done anything to you. Why do you think I want to give more money to my other son and his wife? Because I like them better.
Wow. Now you finally admitted what we already knew.
You only have 2 kids, but guess what? They both took their father's last name. You didn't take his name when you married. You and your kids will forever be from separate families in that way. Why would I give you any of my money when you don't even share our last name?
Christy, the problem here is not the money. The problem is your thought process and entitlement. I don't care about the money. I care about how you are a terrible person.
Wow, you are so insufferable. At least Heather is smart. She's a lawyer. She understands this sort of stuff. That's why I was okay with her knowing.
That is what I am talking about. Why would I care about her right now?
We're not talking about her. Why don't you care about her? I'm doing my best to explain to you why I made that choice. At least Heather took our last name. I like her better than you. I always have. She is bearable to be around. I hate having to see you.
Thank you for sharing your true feelings. I understand why you're always bragging about her latest achievements to everyone.
Okay, let me be even more honest. Very honest. The most honest I can be. Can you handle hearing the harsh truth?
Go for it.
You don't have any parents. They died a long time ago, and you've forgotten how to treat parental figures in your life. You did good in high school and went to a nice university. Brown, was it? You did well in a nice company for a few years, and then you started to fall off. You stopped caring about living a good life and providing for my son. Heather went to an even better school, Harvard Law. Do you know how hard it is to get into that school? Then she worked as a successful lawyer. I'm embarrassed to have to tell people about you and your boring life now.
I see what kind of person you are now. You're a very superficial person. You are just like the evil mothers that are shown on TV. You don't really care about the people in your life. You only care about how they make you look.
Well, now that we're speaking about it, yes. I care about how you make me look. More importantly, I care about how good Heather makes me look.
I figured.
No matter what, when I die, I'm going to leave my boys with a lot of money. More than your stupid parents could afford to leave you. You won't see a penny of that money. If I have to, I'll leave more of my assets to Richard because I can't stand to think of you using that money for yourself.
Thank you for shedding light on everything. This has really opened my eyes. Speaking to you is like speaking to a brick wall. An entitled brick wall. Good luck doing everything without my help.
Is that a threat? I'm so scared.
Good night.
I don't need someone like you in my life. You're nothing. You don't matter. You're right. It's time we leave. I miss staying in our house anyways.
So we can head home tomorrow? Your mom told me everything, and you know what? I don't think I can stand to help her ever again. She has zero respect for me. I know you were excited to work at your friend's store, but I think you can find that kind of work somewhere else.
I don't know if we can afford that. I think I'll have to go back to my old job, especially since we've been renting this Airbnb for a while now.
Honey, do you remember when I told you about my parents' inheritance money they left me?
Yes, I remember that. You said you put it in an account so it could gain interest over time. I honestly forgot about that.
Here, you can look at it.
Dude, we have $800,000?
Yes. I've been letting it grow since I put it in the bank all those years ago. I wanted to save it all for our retirement, but I think it's okay if we tap into it. You don't need your mom's inheritance to survive, honey. She threatened to give you less because of me.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing this with me.
This is our money, not mine.
I love you so much. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I hope that someday you'll be able to forgive me.
Oh, Bennett, I already forgave you. It was your mom I was mad at.
Honestly, my mom has caused me a lot of problems. She has hurt me many times. I don't want our children to be around such a toxic person. She says such horrible things to us all. You should hear the stuff she says to me when it's just me and her.
I know this has been hard for you. If you ever want to talk about it more, I'm here to listen. Let's tell the boys we're going home. They will be very excited.
So you said you guys will be here in about 1 hour, Richard?
Yes, Mom.
Since you're bringing all of the food, it will be easy for us to enjoy. I knew your wife was smart. She's so different from Ella.
Oh, Heather isn't coming.
What? Why isn't she coming? You said you were both coming before.
She's about to open her new business. She couldn't get time off. She needs to work. Why would she waste the day to come to my dad's memorial service?
What? How did she prepare all of the food then?
How do you think? She went to the store and bought some pre-made stuff at the store.
Pre-made food from the store? So it's just going to be us two?
Yes. Bennett and Ella are packing up their house and are planning on moving soon. Didn't they tell you? They decided to sell their house and are going to move to Maine. This situation was not about the money. Mrs. Morgan's horrible attitude and mistreatment towards me and my family was the real issue. After speaking to Bennett about it some more, we realized that we both need a change of scenery. We decided that we should move to another state across the country. I'm originally from Maine and have always wanted to move back. Now we have the chance to do so. We were both hurt by his mom's words and actions. We don't want to deal with her anymore.
It's finally May! Look at this nice-looking lettuce, Tiffany.
It's May, and yet you're still wearing that thick sweater?
It's still cold, dear. This is my warmest garment.
I mean, it's chilly, but it's not cold. But you look like you're super cold. Are you shivering?
I have a slight cold, that's all.
How are Ella and Bennett?
Their furniture store is doing very well up there.
Why haven't you told me anything about your younger son and his wife lately? You used to always brag about her, but now you rarely mention her.
Oh, this spinach looks a little beaten up. We might have to throw some of it out. I haven't heard from them in months. I wish they would reach out sometime. Oh, is that one of them? Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Morgan!
Oh, Heather.
Yes, it's me. Richard told me you wanted me to call you?
Oh, yes. My knee has been hurting very badly the past few days.
Mrs. Morgan, I seriously do not have time for this right now. I am super busy. I will call you back later. Oh, and I found a nice caregiver who might start working for us. I'll send you her number and you should give her a call. She can help you with your knee issue.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go.
Wait. Hello? Hello?
Mrs. Morgan's life began to fall apart when we left. She didn't have the help she had before and her health continued to decline. Since she couldn't drive herself anywhere, she had to start paying for someone to pick her up and drop her off at work each day. Richard stopped speaking to her as often after she gave him and Heather the money, and Heather has gotten so busy she never visits. They decided to hire an in-home caregiver for her so that she can have someone to help her at all times. At first, they made it sound like they would be paying for it, but it turns out Mrs. Morgan will have to pay out of pocket.
Ella! Are you busy?
Yes, we've been so busy ever since we opened our store. Our online inventory is always selling out and we're having to increase our products due to popular demand.
Even so, I would love to see you and my grandson's faces. You should take a vacation soon and come visit. I've been feeling pretty bad lately. First it was my knee and then it was my back. I'm in a lot of pain and could use the help.
You need to speak to Heather about that kind of stuff now. We're on the other side of the country.
I tried to talk to her about it, but she always ends the call quickly.
Ah, the intelligent and kind Heather turns you away like that?
No matter what I say, she is always too busy with work. She doesn't have any time to spare for me.
Oh, I see. Thank you for telling me, but I am super busy. I need to go.
Hey! You can't just end the call like that.
What? She can, but I can't? Mrs. Morgan, I am busy. I don't have time for this right now.
Ella! Wait. If you can't come, could we at least FaceTime sometime soon? I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you all shunning me? Your boys would love to come see me. You should really come here for vacation. Or you could fly me out and I could come see your new house.
Our boys are having a lot of fun here with their aunts and uncles. I've got to go. Good luck with everything.
Wait! Wait!
In the end, Mrs. Morgan continued to call me and Bennett. She tried to apologize, but Bennett said it wasn't enough. Now that we're across the country, he's had a lot of time to think about his childhood and his upbringing. He started going to therapy about a year ago and has learned that a lot of the stuff he experienced was abuse. Because of this, he's decided to cut contact with his mom. Albert and William love living here. They love the fish markets and being so close to the ocean. They have started going to a really nice school and have made a lot of friends. I decided to support Bennett's dreams and we opened a store together. It was hard at first because most of the market for furniture is online. Once we started to get into the online market, we became a huge success. We are a very happy family now that we've cut out the toxic people in our lives.
So, what exactly do you have there in your hand, Emily? I couldn't help but notice. Looks a little too indulgent for someone who just had lunch.
Oh, it's just a cinnamon roll. Brandon picked it up from that bakery down the street on his way back home. I mean, it looked too good to pass up, you know? Would you like a piece? It's warm, fresh out of the oven, and smells heavenly.
Oh, I know what a cinnamon roll is. You don't have to explain that part. The question is, how can you be eating that so soon after lunch? You couldn't possibly be hungry again, could you?
Well, you know how it is. I mean, for me, I feel like I have different spaces for meals and snacks. I just have this separate magical snack compartment that somehow always has room. It doesn't make sense, I know, but it's kind of my guilty pleasure.
That sort of mentality might work when you're 20 and can eat whatever you want without consequences, but you're getting closer to 36 now, honey. Things change as you get older. And let's face it, it's not as easy to keep up with your health if you indulge in these things without a second thought.
Oh, I completely get that, Margaret. Believe me, I'm keeping tabs on my health. I mean, I don't just eat these things every day. And, you know, it's a treat here and there. I actually think I do a pretty good job balancing things out.
Keeping tabs, huh? I see you're saying that while holding a giant sugary pastry. I'm not sure those two things quite go hand in hand, you know? I mean, I can practically see the sugar settling into your system, adding up over time. You may not feel it now, but trust me, it's bound to catch up with you eventually.
Oh, come on, Margaret. I really doubt a cinnamon roll here and there is going to be the end of me. I mean, can you imagine if people ended up at the doctor's just because they treated themselves during the winter season? We'd have lines out the door at every hospital.
Well, aren't you just the eternal optimist? I've noticed that you aren't much of an exercise enthusiast, though, are you? If you're going to indulge like this, at least counteract it with some physical activity. But no, you seem to think lounging around is the way to go. You need to put in some effort. I hate to say it, but how long do you really think your body will put up with that?
Actually, Margaret, I do a ton of walking at work. Like over 15,000 steps a day. Sometimes even closer to 20,000 if it's a busy day. By the time I get home, I can barely move. I've realized that I actually need to rest up in order to get through the next workday. Plus, I make sure to get my health checkups regularly. I'm on top of it.
Checkups are great, sure, but what good is it if you don't actually take measures to stay fit? Just look at me. I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore, but I'm not skipping my workouts. I've made it a point to go hiking every weekend. In fact, I've been doing it so much that I need to find steeper trails because the usual ones just aren't challenging enough for me anymore.
Oh, wow. That's really impressive. I mean, hiking every weekend takes a lot of dedication.
You know, last week I even signed up for a gym membership. The trainers there couldn't believe it. They kept saying it's rare to see someone my age staying in this kind of shape. They were practically applauding me, saying I was doing something remarkable at this stage of life.
Wow, that's really something, Margaret. I mean, even young people find it tough to stick to a gym routine, let alone anyone with a full schedule. It takes a lot of dedication and commitment to do that regularly.
Exactly. That's why I think you need to get on board. If I can do it, then you certainly can. I mean, you're younger, and it would only get harder as you get older.
But, Margaret, you have the luxury of time at home to fit in all that exercise. I'm on my feet all day at work. I get back home exhausted and barely have the energy to do anything, let alone hit the gym. I'm afraid I'd burn out if I added even more exercise to my routine.
Well, from where I'm standing, it looks like your belly has grown since last month.
Really? But my weight hasn't changed at all. I mean, it's the same as last time I checked.
Numbers don't matter much when you get to your age. It's more about how you look. The scale can't tell you the whole story. It's all about what I call the mirror test. You don't want to wait until it's too late. Why don't you come with me for a hike this weekend?
A hike?
Yes, why not? You're not doing anything else on the weekends, right? It's the perfect time to get some fresh air and move around a bit.
I mean, I don't usually have anything planned, but I really need that time to unwind. If I don't take the weekends to relax, my work suffers. I'd be more productive if I could just rest.
What's so hard about it? You've got 5 whole weekdays for work. Exercising for a couple of days over the weekend won't kill you. In fact, it'll probably do wonders for your productivity.
It's not just the physical side of things, Margaret. My mind needs a break too. That's why I take it easy. I need that downtime to recharge mentally as well.
Even better! Nature has this incredible way of clearing your mind. I always feel refreshed after breathing in that crisp mountain air. Trust me, you won't know how great it feels until you try it.
I mean, hiking sounds fine, but…
Starting this weekend, consider it settled. We're hitting the trails together.
No, Margaret, I really don't think so. To be honest, I'd much rather spend my weekend curled up at home. You know, watching a good movie, catching up on a novel, and just getting some much-needed sleep. That's what weekends are all about for me.
Lazy, lazy, lazy. It's like you're addicted to doing nothing. I can't believe you'd be content to let yourself go like this. And in front of Brandon, no less. How can you let him see you like that? All unkempt and without a care in the world. Brandon is such a good man. You're really taking advantage of him. I'll tell you what. You're going to be at my house, dressed in hiking gear, at 6 o'clock sharp on Saturday morning. Bring something healthy to eat at the top, and put on a bit of makeup, too.
Margaret, are you serious? I can't make it there by 7, especially if I have to pack food and get all done up. I'd have to get up before the sun even rises.
You can manage. Less complaining, more doing.
Honestly, Margaret, I need to rest. If I don't get that downtime, I'm going to end up feeling sick. I get the idea of staying healthy, but pushing myself too hard on the weekends would probably do the opposite. I'd be worse off, not better.
Hiking is always beneficial. It's impossible for it to make you feel worse. Trust me, it's exactly what you need.
Margaret.
Wait, what? Hiking? Did Mom really suggest that you go hiking with her?
Yeah, she's serious about it too. You need to talk to her. I mean, do you know how important weekends are for people like me who work all week? I only get 2 days to rest, and now I'm supposed to give them up for your mom? I'm constantly working overtime. You know how exhausting that is for me.
I get that. But didn't you also mention that you were thinking about getting more exercise? You were saying how it'd be nice to work on your health a little.
Yes, I did say that. But I was thinking more along the lines of a yoga class or maybe some solo cardio. Not this obligation of doing some kind of family bonding workout. I never meant I wanted to go hiking with your mom. That's not exactly my idea of exercise.
So why didn't you just tell her no?
Oh, I did. But she's so insistent. And honestly, there's only so much I can say before it starts feeling like I'm crossing a line. I mean, if it were my mom making these suggestions, I would have shut it down right away. But with your mom, it's complicated. There's this pressure to be polite and respectful, even when I'm really not interested.
I see your point. So, what do we do now?
What do you mean? You're going to step in and have a chat with her, obviously.
And you think that'll make a difference? You know how my mom is.
I just need you to back me up. All I'm asking is that you let her know she's pushing it a little too far. And if you don't, I swear I'm going to drag you up that mountain with me. Seriously, you could use the exercise even more than I could.
Are you kidding? No way. I'm not built for that. I've already passed my expiration date for heavy physical activity.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of funny. Your mom goes on about my weight, but I'm pretty sure you're the one who should be under her magnifying glass. She's always preaching about health, but look at you. How did she let you get so out of shape?
Hey, that's not fair.
I'm just saying. Look, you're going to talk to her, right? I mean it. I'm not giving up my weekends. I need that time to recharge, and I don't care what it takes.
Fine. I'll talk to her. I'll try to be nice about it and see if I can get her to back off a little.
Good. I really don't want to have to spend my weekend slogging up a mountain when I could be sleeping in for once.
I get it. I'll see what I can do.
Margaret, I'm here!
Well, look who decided to show up. I thought you were the busy one who can't spare a moment over the weekend.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're always so caught up in your precious personal time on weekends that you don't even have time to take care of yourself. So I'm just wondering what brought you all the way over here today.
Oh, well, I actually made some pot roast and thought you and George might enjoy it. I wanted to bring some over for you both to have together.
So you've got time to cook pot roast and bring it all the way here, but not enough time to work on staying healthy. You're always doing things that will only ruin your health in the long run.
Margaret, please don't be too harsh. I get plenty of activity at work. Believe me. I think I even dropped a pound or two since last week with all the walking I've been doing.
Is that what you call losing weight? Probably just because you weighed yourself on an empty stomach. And don't you know that red meat like this isn't good for you if you have it too often? I'd hope you're not feeding Brandon too much of it. I've noticed he's put on some weight lately. He wasn't this heavy before you two got married.
Well, I did mention to him that he should cut back on the late-night snacks, but, you know, that's one of his little indulgences. It makes him happy.
And you're just letting him.
I'll remind him to take it easy. But honestly, I can only say so much. He works hard and deserves a treat now and then. But I'll make sure he's mindful about it, okay? Oh, are you heading out for a hike right now?
Of course! Unlike some people, I'm not one to let my body go to waste. I'd feel uncomfortable if I didn't exercise. It's practically a necessity for me.
Right.
Just leave that pot roast on the counter. It's cold enough that you don't need to worry about putting it in the fridge right away. The weather will keep it just fine.
Sure thing, Margaret. Enjoy your hike.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask. Are you having trouble conceiving?
What?
I mean, you two got married a few years ago now, back when you were in your late 20s. So why haven't you had kids yet? Are you having some kind of issue?
No, that's not it.
Then why haven't you gotten pregnant yet?
Margaret, you're doing so well taking care of yourself, and you've got plenty of years ahead. What's the rush? You'll have grandchildren soon enough, so don't worry.
Just make sure you do. If you don't end up having children, I'll know it's because you weren't taking care of yourself properly. Got it.
Anyway, I think George is here, right? I should go say hi. Take care on your hike, Margaret.
That girl.
Hey, Nicole?
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, just heading home from work. Another long day, you know.
I hear you. So, how's married life treating you? Are you surviving?
Well, I guess you could say I'm surviving. But honestly, not being married seems like the better option most days. You know how you love your freedom? If I were you, I'd steer clear of marriage. I don't think you'd last a week.
Probably right about that. But you've got to make it work. Brandon seems like a great guy, though.
He is, and I love him. But sometimes he's almost too laid back. It's like, even when his mom's constantly nagging me about the smallest things, he just stands there and does nothing. I mean, it's as if he thinks it's all my problem to deal with. When I finally push him to say something, he'll do it, but it's always half-hearted.
Wait, what? Margaret's actually giving you a hard time?
Oh, you have no idea. She's been on my case about not taking care of myself and insists that I start working out more. She even suggested hiking together every weekend. I told her I wasn't interested, but she just keeps pushing and nitpicking every chance she gets.
Hiking? Really? You're on your feet all day at work.
Exactly. I told her that too, that my job keeps me moving constantly. I need my weekends to rest, not more exercise. But it's like she didn't even hear me. She expects me to show up at her place by 6 a.m. on Saturdays with lunch packed and full makeup on.
Oh my God. No way. That's over the top.
I know, right? And that's not all. She wants to plan something for Sundays, too. Honestly, at this rate, I'm going to need a vacation from my weekends.
This is exactly why marriage and I wouldn't mix. Just hearing about it is stressing me out.
Right? But enough about me. I've been going on and on. What's up with you? Why'd you call?
Well, I had a bit of an accident.
What? What kind of accident?
I got into a car accident. I fractured my leg, so I'm in the hospital.
What? Are you serious? Why didn't you call me sooner?
I didn't want to bother you. I know you've got enough going on, and I didn't want to add to your stress.
Seriously, Nicole? Are you okay? I mean, is it just your leg? Are you sure you're not downplaying it?
Yeah, it's just my leg, I swear. It's been a bit of a whirlwind, though. I didn't have time to grab anything before I was admitted, so I could use some help getting a few essentials. Would you mind bringing some stuff over?
Of course. I'll be there as soon as I can. Just tell me where you are.
Thank you, Emily. I'll text you the hospital address.
Please do. I'm coming right over.
You're the best. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Hang in there, Nicole. I'll be there soon. Hello?
Emily, where on earth are you right now?
Oh, hi, Margaret. Is everything okay? I'm actually visiting Nicole at the hospital. Is there something urgent?
Visiting Nicole? Today of all days? So you knew I was taking the day off from my usual workout routine, and instead of stopping by to help out or spend time here, you chose today to go to the hospital. You only went so you wouldn't have to come over and see me.
No, it's not like that at all, Margaret. I didn't plan it that way, believe me. I just wanted to check on my sister.
Oh, sure. So you're telling me it's just a coincidence. What am I supposed to think? You planned this just to avoid spending time with me. But fine, let's change the subject. How is Nicole anyway? Where did she hurt herself?
Well, she fractured her leg. She's got a cast on, but thankfully it's nothing too severe. I just wanted to be here for her since she's stuck at the hospital.
A fractured leg? So no other major injuries? And yet you're making it a regular thing to check on her. You won't even consider going hiking with me, but for this you're ready to run to her side every single day.
Are we really back to the hiking thing again? You act like there's some ghost haunting you because I won't go hiking.
So you can go to some germ-infested hospital without a second thought, but hiking in the fresh air with me? That's out of the question.
Margaret, why are you so worked up about this?
I'm worked up because you're constantly doing things that are bad for your health. What good is it to eat healthy at home if you're just going to go outside and pick up viruses everywhere? And that sister of yours, Nicole, she's no better.
What are you even talking about?
She's still single, isn't she? It's no wonder she keeps getting into accidents. If she had someone, maybe she'd be a bit more stable. Things like this wouldn't keep happening. Besides, if she were married, you wouldn't have to run around taking care of her all the time. It's just plain inconvenient.
Margaret, no matter what you think, that's really hurtful. I came here because my sister had a car accident. I'm trying to be here for her, and you're making it sound like this is somehow her fault for not being married.
Oh, so you're saying I'm the one being unreasonable. You're uncomfortable hearing what I have to say. Well, I'm uncomfortable watching you let yourself go. How is it that someone your age weighs more than I do? It's downright embarrassing, Emily.
Are we seriously doing this again?
Doing what? You need to hear this. You should be concerned about your health every single day. You're young now, but that won't last forever. Here I am, your mother-in-law, going out of my way to encourage you to stay fit, and I don't even get a thank you. It's all attitude and excuses.
Margaret, look, I know you mean well, but I think I can handle my own health. I'm not letting myself go, no matter what you think. I've got it under control.
You? Taking care of yourself? That's a good one. If you call this taking care of yourself, then I guess I should start entering beauty pageants.
Well, I guess all the beauty queens must have retired by now if you're winning.
Excuse me. Where are you exactly? Which hospital is it? I'll come down there myself to talk some sense into you.
Honestly, Margaret, I really wouldn't want you to catch any of those germs you keep talking about. I'm already here taking care of Nicole, and I don't have the time or energy to worry about you getting sick too. Maybe you should just stay home and relax, okay?
Did you just… Emily!
Was that Margaret?
Yeah, it was.
Sounds like she's upset.
Oh, she's more than upset. She's furious. She's actually getting worse, I swear. I don't know if people just lose all reason as they get older, or if it's just her.
No, definitely not everyone. There are plenty of older folks who become wiser, calmer, and even more understanding as they age.
Maybe I just drew the short straw.
So, here you are.
Margaret? What a surprise. What brings you here to our place?
After you hung up on me like that, did you really think I'd just stay home and let it go? Absolutely not. I had to come over.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. You just… well, you said some things that crossed a line, and I reacted. I shouldn't have, but it just happened.
I can't believe it. Here I am, listening to nonsense from someone half my age. Anyway, enough talking. Go get yourself cleaned up.
What? You want me to shower? Why?
Why? Are you serious? Weren't you just saying on the phone how hospitals are full of germs? So if you've just come from there, aren't you carrying all those germs right back here?
Margaret, that's too much. Nicole was in an accident and needed help. All you can think about is germs? She's not a stranger, she's my sister. And your in-law, too.
Did I say otherwise? But who told her to get into an accident anyway? I'm not the bad guy here. Go wash up. I can already smell that hospital stench on you. I'll open a window.
Where's Brandon when I need him?
Are you still standing there?
I'm going to go wash up now. But aren't you heading home soon, Margaret?
Why? Are you eager for me to leave?
No, it's just that it's already past dinner time, and it's getting pretty dark outside. I wouldn't want you to run into any trouble getting back.
Don't worry about me. I know how to handle myself.
Right, of course. You're always the health expert, after all.
Excuse me. What was that?
Oh, nothing. I'll go clean up.
Mom, please, this really isn't right. Just give me the phone back, all right?
You're crossing a line here. Can we stop this before it goes any further?
Brandon, just stay quiet and let me handle this. I know exactly what I'm doing, and you don't need to be involved. Trust me, this is for your own good.
What is that noise? What's going on out here?
Mom, if Emily catches you, I'm going to be in so much trouble. I can't believe you're doing this. You know how she feels about her sister.
Brandon, don't worry. I've got this under control. I'll make sure everything turns out fine. Hello? Is that Nicole? Are you listening? Good. You better remember every word I'm about to say. I take cleanliness and health seriously. You're not just Emily's sister. You're tied to my family, and I expect more. I don't appreciate my family running back and forth to the hospital. You're taking Emily away from her real responsibilities here. If you need care, maybe it's time you settled down. Emily should be here, looking after Brandon, not running off. He deserves a wife who puts him first. Emily's here to take care of her husband, not to be at your side all day. Having her running around like this, not even able to put a meal on the table for Brandon, is beyond unacceptable. Margaret, what on earth do you think you're doing with my phone?
I didn't mean for this to happen. Look, there's an explanation for this. Please, just let me explain.
Move, Brandon. I'm done with excuses. Are you seriously pushing Brandon right now? How dare you take my phone and call my sister? She's in the hospital, and you're harassing her with this nonsense? And what's all this talk about Brandon's dinner? None of this has anything to do with him. You have no right to interfere like this. What? Are you seriously taking that tone with me? You think it's okay to put your sister above your own husband? Right now, yes, I do. My sister is in the hospital, and her health and well-being are more important than whether or not Brandon eats dinner. He's perfectly capable of looking after himself for one night. Ouch!
Mom, are you out of your mind? What are you doing?
This is what happens when you disrespect your mother-in-law and your husband. You act like this family means nothing to you. You have no regard for us, and it shows. Well, it goes both ways. You clearly don't respect me or my family either, Margaret. If I had known you'd treat me and my family like this, I wouldn't have wasted so much time trying to be polite. From now on, I'm done playing this game. Don't expect me to keep up the pretense of being your perfect daughter-in-law. I won't pretend anymore. What did you just say? Are you really going to defy me?
Emily, wait. Where are you going?
Why on earth did you just slap Brandon? Margaret, you made the first move by attacking my family. If you ever come after anyone in my family again, I won't hold back. And Brandon, if you're not going to stand up for me, then you'll deal with the consequences just like she does.
You've got work tomorrow, right? Don't you think it's about time you head home?
Yeah, but I really don't want to go back. The minute I walk through the door, Brandon's going to tell his mom I'm home. And knowing her, she won't hesitate to show up at all hours, raising hell, even in the middle of the night.
She sounds intense. I mean, I got that impression when I first met her. But wow, she really has no chill, does she? I can only imagine how hard this must be for you.
Last night, I really just wanted to tell them all off and walk away. It's bad enough dealing with her, but seeing Brandon unable to stand up to his mom just makes it even worse.
That's so disappointing. He used to say he'd never let anyone make you cry. I remember him practically swearing up and down that he'd always put you first. And now look at him.
Exactly! I've been dealing with his mother's constant criticism for years, and I thought he'd eventually see how much it affected me. But it's like he doesn't even care. He just acts like it's none of his business. I don't understand how he can be so oblivious.
I don't know how you've managed to put up with all this. It sounds exhausting.
You know,
When Margaret called you yesterday, you really should have just told her off. I mean, you had every right to give her a piece of your mind.
How could I? If I did that, it'd only come back to bite you. I didn't want to cause any more trouble for you.
Honestly, I'd rather deal with the fallout. At least then I'd have something to push back with. It feels like I'm just constantly on the receiving end, with nothing to defend myself.
But how are you even going to work tomorrow? You don't have any clothes with you. You're going to have to go home eventually, you know.
True, but part of me hopes she's not at the house today. I can't deal with her again so soon.
Oh, Margaret is calling me.
Well, speak of the devil. Guess this woman just doesn't know when to quit.
Hello? Still lying around over there, I take it.
Why are you calling me?
The way you're talking to me, you must think you can just waltz back into Brandon's house anytime. Well, I'm calling to make sure you understand that, since you walked out, you're not welcome back.
Excuse me?
That house is in Brandon's name, Emily. I won't have you bringing your germs into his home. Don't come back until Nicole's fully recovered. And I mean it.
Does Brandon feel the same way?
Of course he does.
Fine. Then you can pass a message along to him for me. Starting today, I'm moving out. If he wants to make things right, he can come to me with you by his side and both of you can apologize.
What are you talking about?
I'll be by to get my things. But don't worry. I'll bring a hazmat suit if it makes you feel any better. And if you're still worried, feel free to disinfect the place once I'm gone.
I can't believe how disrespectful you are.
My mother always told me that showing respect to someone who acts like a child is a waste of time.
What did you just say?
I'm hanging up now. Make sure Brandon gets my message. Oh, you're here? What's going on? You're not at work today? I wasn't expecting to find you home.
Emily, we need to talk.
Don't. Just don't, Brandon. I can't take any more of your mom's nagging. I mean it. I'm at the point where I'm one word from her and I'll feel like my ears are going to start bleeding. I've heard enough, and I've had enough.
Please, just give me a second to explain. Can you listen for a moment?
I don't want to hear it. I've heard enough already.
Look, I didn't even know she called you yesterday, all right? She went behind my back and just made up her mind about this whole separation thing. It was her decision, not mine. I didn't find out until after it happened.
Then if it bothered you so much, you should have been telling her that, not coming to me. Complaining to me after the fact doesn't change anything, Brandon. You have to talk to her, not whine to me. What do you expect me to do? Do you think I'm going to jump in and take on your mom for you?
No, Emily, that's not it at all. It's just that this got out of control so fast. I didn't even get a chance to intervene. I'm sorry it went this far, and I hate that you're caught up in the middle of it. I promise I'll put my foot down this time. I'm ready to talk to her, and I'll tell her exactly how things need to be. I'll stand up for us.
I'll bet you won't be able to stand up to her. Not a chance.
What? Are you serious?
I'm leaving.
Emily, are you really going to walk out like this?
I told you already. If you want me to stay, then get your mom to apologize. Until then, I'm not coming back. I need a real change, Brandon. When you're both ready to do what's right, then call me. I'll be waiting. What is it?
Hey, how's everything going? Are you doing all right?
Brandon, you just called a few days ago.
Oh, right, I guess I did. Anyway, how's Nicole? Has she been discharged from the hospital?
Yeah, she's out now.
So you're staying at your parents' place then?
Yes, I am. But why? If you're just going to ask the same things you asked last time, maybe you should just get to the point.
What do you need? Well, actually, there's been a bit of an issue at home. What kind of issue? It's Mom. She's sick. She's sick? The woman who's always talking about health. That's a surprise. Right? I was shocked too. I always thought if anyone got sick, it'd be Dad. But hearing about Mom really threw me. What's wrong with her? Her appendix burst. So it's appendicitis? Well, that's not exactly life-threatening, Brandon. It's more serious than you think. She almost died, Emily. I'm not kidding. We all thought she was a goner. Even Dad teared up. It felt like our family was falling apart. You probably felt that way because you didn't know what it was at first. But once you found out it was just appendicitis, did you still think it was that bad? Well, I guess once we knew, it was a relief. But it was terrifying at first. Exactly. It's nothing to worry about now, so I'll hang up. Wait, hold on. What now? Mom actually asked for you. She wanted me to call you and ask you to come over. Is she ready to apologize? Well, the thing is, since she's sick, Dad and I have been trying to take care of her. But, you know, there's only so much two guys can do. We're not really cut out for this kind of thing. So? I just think that, since you're her daughter-in-law, you'd be better suited to looking after her. You're more detailed and thorough when it comes to things like this. So that's what this is about? You want me to play nursemaid now? Please, Emily. Mom's been saying that it feels wrong for the men of the house to be handling her care. She's even made a fuss about it, saying it's embarrassing. Sounds like your mom is regressing. You'd better get used to it, Brandon. You're going to be dealing with her for the rest of her life. If you can't handle this, what are you going to do when things get tougher? Emily, can't you just step in and help us out a bit here? I mean, it's a lot to handle, and I could really use some support. Sorry, but I really can't. I'm actually sick with a cold, and you know how your mom is when it comes to germs. Just tell her I'm practically a walking virus right now. I'm sure she'll back off when she hears that. She's the last person who'd want me around with even a hint of germs. It's not just about Mom, though. Honestly, I feel uncomfortable too. I know she's my mom, but at the end of the day, it's still a little awkward. It's like, no matter how close we are, there's just some things that would be easier if you were here. Having a woman around would just make this a lot simpler. Brandon, are you trying to push me toward filing for a divorce? What? No, of course not. Where is this even coming from? I'm just asking for a little help. Then seriously, stop bothering me about it. I've told you repeatedly, and I don't know how many times I need to say it. I am not going to help with your mom's care. I'm at my limit, and I won't budge. If you need someone that badly, why don't you just hire a professional caregiver? Just pay someone to deal with it. Emily! I'm done. Don't ever call me about this again. I'm not changing my mind. Hello? Why haven't you shown up yet? Shown up where? Where? Are you serious? Didn't you hear that I'm in the hospital? Oh, I heard. Then why aren't you here? As my daughter-in-law, it's your duty to come and take care of me. You really haven't heard, have you? I'm absolutely crawling with germs right now. There's no way I'd bring them into your hospital room. Nice excuse. You're just making things up because you don't want to come. Funny, I could say the same about you. You're just making up reasons to get me to do all the work for you. How dare you speak to me like that? I'm supposed to be resting right now, not arguing with you. Then maybe you should hang up. I'm pretty sure talking to me will only keep you feeling anything but rested. What did you just say? I'm giving you one last chance to come here. This is your final opportunity. Why are you taking this out on me? And I don't need your last chance. I'm not interested. What? Are you seriously going to ignore me when I'm trying to be nice? I'm actually worried that if I show up, you'll just blame me for anything that goes wrong. I mean, if Brandon can't handle it, that might be a sign he needs to step up. It'd give him a workout, too.
Ugh! This girl is unbelievable!
Yes, what now?
Emily, listen. I'm calling because I surrender.
Excuse me?
All right, I admit it. I was wrong. You told me if I apologized, you'd consider helping.
I did say that, yes.
So, here I am apologizing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have acted that way, especially as someone who's supposed to set an example. I let my emotions get the best of me. I suppose it was silly, but I was upset you didn't want to go hiking with me, and I took it out on you.
Well, when you're out of the hospital, maybe you can apologize again. It's hard to tell what kind of face you're making over the phone, and an apology only means something if I can see the sincerity in your eyes.
I'm telling you, I'm sorry. Isn't that enough?
I hear you, but I'm going to treat this as a preview. If you're really serious, you'll apologize again later, and I'll decide then if it's real.
What?
And by the way, Margaret, there was something I meant to tell you the other day, but I completely forgot to mention it. You kept talking about needing help with caregiving, right?
Yeah? So what are you saying? Are you finally going to come over?
Me? No, I'm way too tired for that. I wouldn't come even if I had all the time in the world.
Excuse me.
I just wanted to let you know that for something like appendicitis, you really don't need a full-time caregiver.
Are you joking? Appendicitis absolutely needs caregiving. I'm in so much pain I can barely stand. You think you're above this? Get over here now. I can only overlook your attitude for so long.
And I have my limits when it comes to overlooking you too, Margaret.
What are you saying to me right now?
Just that you probably want to get out of that germ-infested hospital as quickly as possible, right? So instead of wasting your time calling me to nag, maybe you should take a walk and, I don't know, let out some of that air. You know, passing gas will actually help you recover faster.
How dare you!
I can't believe how satisfying it is to finally say what I want. For years, I bent over backwards to appease Margaret, hiding my true feelings and playing the role of the good daughter-in-law. But all that time, I was letting myself get infected by the worst kind of germs. Those of resentment and frustration. You know, sometimes being overly nice is what really makes us sick. Let's stop letting ourselves rot from the inside by holding it all in. I'd rather deal with a bit of backlash now than let it turn into something worse. In the end, it's our health and peace of mind that matter most.
So, Emily,
what is it now?
I heard you got a massage chair at your place.
Yeah, that's right.
They say it's really comfortable and works wonders.
It does. I've tried it, and it's pretty great, I'll admit.
Well, I've only ever tried them out for a few minutes at those booths they have in stores. I've never had a proper experience with one, so I've been wondering.
Wondering what?
Oh, you know, I thought maybe I could try it out.
Then go to the store.
No, I mean, listen, you're not really getting my point here. I was hoping you'd bring it over so I can use it at my place.
Nicole bought that massage chair for me to say thanks. Even though I was busy with work, I still took time to go back and forth to the hospital to care for her. So why should you get to take it?
Oh, come on. You're young. What do you even need a massage chair for? If you really want to use it, you can come over to my place whenever you want. I'll let you do that much.
You know, it's funny how you treated Nicole like some kind of walking disease and complained about her being single. But now you're eyeing her gift to me? Sorry, but I have no intention of sharing it with you. Why don't you stick to the hiking trails you love so much?
You know, I'm being polite here.
Polite? When have you ever been polite to me? Honestly, if you want someone to buy you a massage chair or take you hiking, why not ask Brandon? If he just cut down on his drinking and junk food, he could probably afford one for you pretty easily. And by the way, Nicole didn't just get me a massage chair. She also bought me a hot tub for complete relaxation. I'll be focusing on my own health, thanks. And don't worry about those hospital germs, since I won't be near your house if anyone gets sick. That's your concern, not mine.
Unbelievable! A family member gets sick, and you're just going to bring up germs to avoid helping out!
This is so relaxing. What was that? It's hard to hear over all of this comfort.
You're impossible. I'm hanging up. That massage chair must be so luxurious and expensive. How can I get her to bring it over here?
Oh, Margaret, you're still on the line. Do you really want this chair that much?
Oh, no, never mind. Forget it.
This is perfect. Just what I needed. That's it for today's story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next video.